Hi guys, welcome back to the Codefreak channel. Freak out as you code. So now let's go ahead and try to do something new, and we'll learn about margins now. So when you come to margins, actually you have to specify the margin in terms of some number, right? So for that we have some four kind of things which we can use. So one is the length as such. So it specifies the margin in pixels. We have learned pixels, points, or centimeters. You can use auto, so it will calculate the margin based on the auto feature. That also we will try out. Then we will try out percentage, where you specify the margin in percentage of the width of the containing element. So based on the width of the containing element, so if this much is the space, you want 20% of it, so you can use 20% of it. Then you want to inherit, so based on the previous one you want to do, then you can use em. So actually I told you about the em also, you should have looked. So you can see that there is no space here as such, and then there is no space here, and there is no space on top also and down also. So if you want some space between them, so the best thing you can do is margin. So outside the border, if you want space between two elements as such, you can do that. So let me just copy this and then paste it on our style sheet, like this. Okay, I'll just get this right here. Okay, I'll press a tab. So yeah, perfect. So let me just put this, and then I'll just specify 10px maybe. Okay, so that you see some good amount of spacing there. And then I'll put in 20px here, and then I'll put in 30px here, and then here left side I'll put 40px. Okay, so we'll see percentage also. Let's just see this for now. So you can see that you have some amount of space. So if you see the top, there's only 10 pixels as such. This is you can see this is 20 pixels, and this 30 pixels, and this is 40 pixels. Actually you will have margin even for this also, so some predefined margin will be there, so that also will be added to this. So you have to keep in mind of that also. All right, so now let's try in some percentage. Okay, so before we go to percentage, I'll show you the shorthand that you can use instead of typing all this out. So yeah, I think you would have guessed it right. So it'll just be margin. So you can just type margin. So you have the property margin. Then you go in the order top, right, bottom, left. So let's just keep in 20%. Okay, see what happens. Actually you can just put in one thing, and that works perfectly fine on all sides. So see, you have 20% of the whole screen. So so that is a big thing question which you have to keep in mind. So maybe 10%. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, so 10% everywhere, if you can actually understand that. So let's try out em also. So what happens, let's see. Yeah, so it's based on what the parent, so it's seeming something like 25 to 30%. So that is the parent, like. Okay, then you can do auto. So auto is always most of the time used, so that you get some kind of a, yeah, so auto is this one, which is like what was done previously. So I'll just leave it at some pixels. So let's say 50 pixels. Yeah, that seems all right for me. So I've saved it, and then I'll refresh it. So yeah, perfect. So that looks good. It looks in the middle, and it's kind of highlighted. So you actually want to change the, you want to make some gap maybe here in between this border and the text. So that's what we'll be learning in the next part of it. Okay, bye bye guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit a like button, hit the like, and then put some comments also below. Bye bye.